Hi children, good morning. I hope all are fine and enjoying the classes. Yeah, today we are going to resume our class. 7th class, is English for 7th class. And we have completed the first lesson totally, the town mouse, the country mouse, the town child, the country child, and award, reward is about the old students and all. And in the previous class, we have started the lesson, the new blue dress, Actually, this is a story which took place in a city known as Cleveland, named as Cleveland. This story took place in 1909. So actually, this is mainly about a place, a street known as Gates Avenue. So actually, the people who live there, no, they are so lazy. They did not show any interest in getting the roads repaired, whitewashing the house, of not painting the houses, being trying to be neat and clean, keeping themselves and the surroundings to be clean. They now showed any interest. Of being developed. Neither they to make others develop. Whatever they had to them, they were satisfied. And even the roads, no, they were so dirty that it had no payments. It had no running water, proper drinking water, street lights, and even street was not there. And even the worst thing was it had a railway track at the end of the Gates Avenue, which added more noise and dirt with smoke. So this, imagine, it was a slum area. By reading this topic, we can understand it was totally a very slum. It was a very dirty area. You can say it was a slum area. Here, come to page number 20 today, my students. Page number 20. I will continue. Today we will go to the class. And here now it came to the month of spring. Springtime came in. When springtime came in, all the children, they wore on the best dresses, colorful dresses, attractive, and they will look like almost like butterfly. See a butterfly, how beautiful it look, how attractive it look. All wore the best dresses and went to school. And the school was located near Gates Avenue. All were wearing, see children, all wearing new dresses. They all wore the best dresses, finest dresses. But there was one girl, okay, see the topic for yours is this name, the new blue dress. This comes with the title also. There was a girl there. Actually, she was very beautiful. She was looking very beautiful. But what happened? She was dirty. And moreover, she came to school with the same dress from every day, mom. It was from 1 year, the little girl was wearing on the same dress. Maybe, most probably, she had only one pair of dress, I think so. One pair of dress. This is what I think so. So, she wore on the same dress there. And never did she change her clothes. But she was very attractive, even when she was unclean. She was not clean also. She was looking very attractive. So, what happened here? This little girl. So, the story is mostly about the little girl. And you can see the classroom now. This is the blackboard here. The doors. This is like your classroom, the table and chair where the teachers sit, the students here. So, we'll continue the lesson. So, her teacher, okay, but the little children from Gates Avenue still wore the dirty dress that she had worn all winter. So, little girl, she wore the same dress, which she had been wearing all winter. Now, spring came, still she is wearing the same dress, okay, when in the month of spring. Probably that was the only dress she owned. So, problem is must be. But no, that was the only dress that girl had. She had no other dress. I think so. Her teacher was very unhappy. So teacher was very unhappy. Unhappy opposite means happy. Okay, the teacher was very unhappy. The teacher was not happy, not satisfied. You can say teacher was not satisfied. The little girl was so nice. You understand, the little girl was so nice. See the extra mark here given here. The little girl was so nice. She always worked hard in school. So this girl was very hard-working girl, Not hard means doing hard work in school, studying hard, okay, like you all, like my students, working hard. She was always friendly and polite. So what was the nature, She was always friendly and polite. She was always friendly and polite. Her face was dirty. Even though she was friendly, polite, hard-working, but her face was dirty and her hair was untidy. So she never combed her hair. See, students, when you get up early morning, what you'll do before coming to school, the first thing you'll do mornings, say prayers, wish your parents good morning, good morning dad, good morning papa, grandmother, uncle, aunt, who was there, wish them, then go fresh up, have a bath, wear on your neat clothes, then you must comb your hair compulsory. I think the girl children, most of the children's, the mothers will be helping them. But here, the girl what na, the girl was what na, looking dirty. Her hair was untidy, means not combed. Her hair was not combed. But anyone could see that she was pretty under the earth. So anyone can observe that the girl na, whether she was dirty also, but she was very pretty. She was very pretty. Okay, ma. So the Attention girl, if she just make her clean, just imagine how attractive she'll be. She'll be the prettiest girl in the town. One day the teacher said, "Won't you wash your face before you come to school?" So one day the teacher was tired. She asked that girl directly, "Why don't you wash your face and come to school tomorrow morning? So at least today leave off. Tomorrow morning when you come into school, wash your face and come to school. Because why? Always she's coming to school without washing her face." So the teacher was so tired that she told the girl, "Tomorrow morning when you come into school, I want you to wash your face and come. Wash your face and come. Please do that just for me, not for you, ma, not for you, not for your pleasure, not for your parents, not for your children, your crew friends. At least for me, wash your face tomorrow morning and come to school. Be neat." Who asked? The teacher requested the girl. The teacher did not command the girl. Or demand the girl. The teacher requested the girl. What she requested the girl? To come to school tomorrow. Wash your face and come to school. Not for you, for my sake. Who said? The teacher asked the little girl. The next morning, the child's pretty face was clean. So the girl did as the teacher asked her to do. The girl did as the teacher asked her to do. See, my children know. If I ask her to do certain, if I give any task to do, you already certainly will listen to me or not. I know my children will do it, guarantee. So this is what the child did. What she did, she washed her face and she went neatly to school. She washed her face, she went to school neatly. Okay, the next morning, the little girl's face was pretty. Okay, the next morning, the child's pretty face was clean and her hair tidy. So her face was clean and she combed her hair. Before the little girl went home that afternoon. So school was over, and before the little girl went home from school that afternoon, the teacher said. So as school was over, the girl was going home in the afternoon. So the teacher stopped her. "Now, dear, please ask your mother to wash your dress." So the teacher said, "No, see, today you came to school, your hair is combed, your face is clean. So today, ask your mother to clean the dress, wash the dress. This dress, you know, see, why the dress is dirty now? Because she wore the dress all winter she wore the dress. And now again, she's wearing the same dress in the spring." So here now the girl replies, but the girl continued to wear the same dress. So the girl did not change. She came to school with the same dress. Her mother is probably not interested in her. So, underline ma, her mother is probably not interested in her. Who taught? The teacher taught. Who taught ma? The teacher taught. See, currently parents, when the children are going out, they want the children to be in the best dress. So here, the teacher taught that the mother is not interested in her. The teacher taught. So she taught a bright. So who bought no? The teacher bought a bright blue dress. Teacher bought a bright blue dress and gave it to the little girl. So the teacher bought a dress. What was the color of the dress, ma? Bright blue dress, and she gave it to the girl. Why? Because the teacher thought that girl had only one dress. Gave it to the girl. The child took the gift eagerly and rushed home. So whenever anybody gives you all gifts, how you all feel? You all feel very happy. Here, the child at once took the gift. What was the gift, ma? It was a blue dress. Who gave the blue dress? Who gave her the blue dress? The teacher gave the blue dress to her. Why? Because the teacher was interested in the girl. Why? You can say she was hardworking. And moreover, she was a clever girl. And moreover, whether she was dirty also, she looked very pretty. So the teacher wanted a change. So the teacher gave the girl a new blue dress. And asked her to take it as a gift from her. So the girl automatically took it. Took the gift eagerly, impatiently, and rushed home. The teacher took the dress. The girl took the dress from the teacher and went home. Why? Because she was happy to find a new dress given to her by whom? By the teacher. Given to by the teacher. Okay, students. Now we are understood the topic here. So here today we found out a new topic about that the girl was very hardworking. Okay, so the girl was very hardworking, and moreover she obeyed the teacher. She listened to the teacher. Why? One sentence tells you all. So, okay, One day the teacher said, "Won't you wash your face before you come to school?" So the teacher asked her, "Why don't you wash your face tomorrow and before coming to school?" Who asked? The teacher asked her. Just the girl obeyed the teacher. She obeyed the teacher. She did not disobey the teacher. Why? See, you can figure it here. The next morning, the pretty girl's face was clean. Why? Because the teacher asked her to wash her face tomorrow morning, come to school. The next morning, the girl did so. She washed her face. She combed her hair, and she went to school. She went to school. The teacher was happy. The teacher was happy. You see, this is what the girl gave the teacher a satisfaction. So today we will just do one thing, ma. I think I gave you already the meanings as homework. Today you all write the once again read and write meanings 2 times. Page number 21. Read and write meanings 2 times as day 1, as day 10. Day 10. Okay, ma, clear? Students. So today your homework as day 10 is what, na? Write the meanings twice, ma. 2 times is twice. Okay, ma. Write the meanings twice with your very good handwriting. The date to be mentioned with the name of the lesson. Okay, date and the name of the lesson will be mentioned clearly, ma. Students, handwriting must be good. And it will be good. So today this is your homework. And if you have any doubts, anytime, you can contact me directly, ma. Contact me directly. Okay, ma. If not, you can just WhatsApp me. But regarding the syllabus only, okay, ma, students, this is what. And I don't want to be disturbed. If you have any doubts regarding the lesson or the syllabuses, you all can contact me directly. I will be ready to help my students at any time. Okay, students, bye, take care. Be safe and secure.